Welcome one, welcome all. Oh, man, what a blessed day. Oh, my goodness. Rico, how are you?
I know. You don't care. Let's go. I'm not stepping on that rake.
Woo! Let's just
Not
get
stepping on that
right
rake.
into it, shall we? Script writers, y'all. Oh, it's fun when you get to make fun of Nona and say she didn't take her pills and you're out of your mind. Oh, no. All the truth will set you free. I'd like to hearken back to this morning. Some great audio for you from our award-winning radio show, Mr. Jim Costa, who, by the way, is a fake Italian, and he can kiss my ass. He owes me an apology. Here's Dan Campbell on what took place.
Okay.
Oh, no, Jim vilified me.
Oh, I was about to say, how did fake Italian come in?
Oh, well, because he's fake.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, he's glow-in-the-dark white, so automatically you're not Italian.
He's from North Italy.
Yeah, it's called Switzerland. So the point I'm making is this. Jim vilified me, blamed me for the conspiracy theory calls, or as he says, the lizard people. And I said, Jim, you're either dumb or dishonest. And I know you're not dumb. I didn't say the Lions lost the game because of it, but I don't need assistance in losing. The script writers massage the game. It's the WWE. People need to learn the NFL is not an honest product. The NFL is wrestling. It's a made-for-TV product, and the script writers play favorites. So we're not deciding the Intercontinental Champ, but we are massaging the results. The Lions got screwed on that opening touchdown. Full stop. I said it. I told you they broke protocol. That is not a reviewable play. New York is not to get involved on that.
It's a touchdown. Every score is reviewed.
It is not a reviewable play for a penalty. It's not about the touchdown. The touchdown is, did the player cross the threshold of the goal line? Yes or no? So hold on, because you don't have to trust me. How about the voice you're about to hear who wants you to go for two on an Applebee's commercial? I give you Dan Campbell.
CJ Stroud?
Yeah, also. I give you Dan Campbell on what went down on this play and what he was told. Because remember, Craig Rolstad in the postgame just absolutely gave a different version of the truth. Take a listen to this. Lies. He lies. That is a lie. The league is caught in a lie.
The yep just said so much. Yep.
And again, Campbell said he was told by the league. That contradicts what the on-field official Craig Rolstad said. Lies. He lies. The scriptwriters are real. When will you believe? Okay, you flat earther. When will you believe?
Okay, you're the guy who always makes fun of me for everything. I feel like I need to bring you in some tinfoil to make a hat.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because I understand where you're coming from. It's the sole reason why I've often said referees should have to face the music as well.
Right, so they can lie to us?
No, at least because at a press conference, so they can be peppered with questions so that Dan Campbell doesn't have to answer all these questions. That doesn't make sense. Ref, make this make sense. And then that's when they would say, okay, we did.
Do you
want
want to hear what Craig Rolstad said?
Sure.
Higher. There are a lot of lies. There are a lot of moving parts on the play. We had a quarterback go up to the line. He paused momentarily in the quarterback position, didn't get under center, but he walked up, stopped like he was the quarterback. Then he went in motion. They threw the ball. Touchdown. If the quarterback assumes the quarterback position and then goes in motion, he has to stop for a second before they snap the ball. Because he gets out of the view of some officials, we had to piece it together as a crew. Guys, he then stopped initially, and whether he stopped when he went in motion, it was determined after a lengthy discussion, scriptwriters, that he stopped the quarterback position and went in motion. But when he does that, he has to stop when he gets in motion. Rolstad is then asked, so if he had come to a complete stop after going in motion, would it have been legal? That's correct. Question. My understanding is there was 1 minute and 14 seconds from the time the play ended until you dropped the flag for the penalty. Can you walk us through the discussion process? Quote, it's my job to see if the quarterback stopped. The down judge watches the player in motion. We had to communicate between him, my umpire, and my line judge on whether he initially stopped at the position, and then whether he stopped and he went in motion out of the view towards the left-hand side of the field. There was confusion in our discussion whether he had stopped initially or whether he had stopped at the end and what we were talking about. That's why the flag came in late. Question: what kind of help or assistance, if any, did you receive from the replay assistants in Kansas City or New York? Rolstad: we did not have assistance from Kansas City or New York. Lies! Lies! Script writers are real.
Okay, the funny thing is when I saw the play happen live, I was saying, he didn't have to stop. Okay, I guess maybe it was because I'm like, was he running backwards? Because if you're running backwards, you don't have to get that, set still for a second. The whole talking it through and then the information that comes out later, it looks bad. Like, this is going to end up being the NFL's version of the Patrick Ewing cold card, where we'll never get them to actually admit what happened.
Yeah, but Dan Campbell's a Zion of integrity and truth. He told us.
Right, but I'm saying everybody knows about the cold card for the Patrick Ewing.
And everybody knows now the scriptwriters are real. And a UTEP study shows that the NFL, and I have major admiration for the University of Texas at El Paso.
Okay. Not even the real Texas.
Hear me. That is a high caliber. That is the jewel of West Texas.
Yeah, we talked about this.
The point I'm making, the league favors Kansas City. You fell victim to it. The scriptwriters are real, and Nona's back.
Except for, here's the thing about the UTEP thing. During that same time period, the Patriots won 4 Super Bowls. Kansas City wasn't even that big of a
irrelevant.
Deal. Okay.
248.
And you actually had a team that cheated.
I just want to know from the people if they can take time from insulting me to admit I was right and the scriptwriters are real. That the NFL is not an honest product. It is absolutely just wrestling with helmets. They can manipulate, they can shape, and they can outright decide, hello, Saints and Rams, they decided who was going to the Super Bowl. They absolutely are a dishonest, feckless group of billionaire losers, and the Lions got screwed on Sunday night.
So you're saying it's the NBA?
Yes!
Okay.
Phantom fall on Kareem. Lies. Lies. 248-539-9797. Hold, please. What do you two Beekmans have to say for yourself?
Well, I've always believed that there was favor for the Chiefs. There's been a lot of things going on their side for the last few years, and I question this one because it took 90 seconds to almost 2 minutes to sit there and make a decision. You never review for penalties. You always review for if the ball is over or not. That was already determined. So why are we reviewing for a penalty?
Why did Craig Rolstad lie? Dan Campbell wouldn't lie to me.
Correct.
He wants me to go for 2 at Applebee's. He wouldn't lie.
Okay.
Craig Rolstad lied. The officials lied. The league lied.
Now, on that point, I have no say-so for that. But, David, I told you yesterday, and Mike, I'll tell you.
Yes.
With your Eli's.
Yes.
I've seen plenty of times, play happens, referees come together.
Immediately, though. They did not come together immediately.
And I finished.
No, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Black community in strife.
Jeez. Oh, well, hey, David is apparently he's blacker than me because he does BET reads now. Didn't know if you knew that or not.
David's pimping 106 in Park?
106 in sports. Yes.
Wow. All right.
They get together and they say, okay, was this intentional grounding or was the quarterback behind the line? Wait, yeah, I think he was. And then you see the flag come out.
But that doesn't allow for New York to review it.
No,
that
no,
was
no,
a
no,
break
Mike,
of
Mike.
That was a breach.
I'm not now for that. I got nothing for that.
You do. It's the scriptwriters.
If that's the truth, then that's going to look bad and they'll never admit it. And as I say, it'll go down in history like the NBA with the cold card for New York so they can get Patrick Ewing.
Look, I just want to know where people are at with this because you're either forced to believe your coach is lying or the NFL's lying, and I know which one I'm at. Dan Campbell might be a lot of things. A liar ain't one of them. He's one of the most honest coaches in the league. He's probably going to get fined for answering that question, by the way.
I can definitely. I mean, Dan Campbell didn't want to answer the question, but
Lies.
he knew I had to.
Yes.
And that was it. Like, oh, God.
And the whole point is this. Do not call up with this dishonest gaslighting nonsense. I am not saying you lost the game because of the singular play. That is never what I have advocated.
Hold on. I need you to repeat that because no, what you have now done is open the floodgates for all of these calls.
That's
and
fine.
You will take them.
I will take them because these are my people.
They are.
Because they see it clearly.
Okay.
Not the world the way they want it to be, but the way that it is.
Okay.
Unfair, uncompromising, and unjust.
Boy, you just shot out a cannon.
Because I knew I was right, and then I got proven right. And it's no different than those hillbilly-ass Spartan fans who attacked me last week. Well, who's right now? Well, Nona shaved her ass, so you got something smooth to kiss today. Let's go. David, be ready.
Lies.
He lies. Who's lying, people? 248-539-9797. We got a ton of college football later. Here's Rico to tell you about his basement.